Bowen Kangogo.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to support a bill by my good friend, the Honorable Fondaragwa. That is the Environmental Professional Institute of Kenya Bill, the National Assembly Bill number 36 of 2024. Madam Speaker, our environment is very important, both in our lives as human beings and also to the animals. And Madam Speaker, I want to thank the Honorable Kashagwa for this bill, which goes towards providing a legal framework and to professionalize the profession. Madam Speaker, we have seen there are so many individuals out there calling themselves professional environment field. No one knows their backgrounds. No one knows their education. And Madam Speaker, if this bill is approved by this House and passed, it's going to make sure that we have a competent people to manage our environment and environmental issues. Madam Speaker, the issue of environmental impact analysis is very critical in construction sector, especially in industry constructions. Madam Speaker, some years back, you saw what happened in Mombasa, in a place called the Owino Uhuru or Uhuru Owino estate, somewhere in Mombasa, where a chemical industry, an industry which is manufacturing lead, was constructed, Madam Speaker, in an estate where people live. And it is not that there was no environmental impact analysis which was done in that industry. But years later, Madam Speaker, we saw people developing a serious life-threatening diseases as a result of that industry. Because, Madam Speaker, probably you would find that the people who carried out the environmental impact analysis were not qualified. Or even if they were qualified, there were some elements or there was need for a council or someone more above them who are able to analyze that actually what they did was good, and the industry or the factory which was supposed to come up from there was not only supporting the people in terms of livelihood employment, but also it was not emitting a poisonous substance to the environment. Madam Speaker, it is very important when we are doing a physical planning of a city, of a municipal council or everything, these people also, they are needed. We have seen, Madam Speaker, if you go around the Nairobi, the reason why we are crying about the pollution in Nairobi River, Madam Speaker, you will find that there are so many industries, there are factories who are actually disposing waste to the river. But at the same time, you are told that those factories, there was some environmental impact analysis which was done. And what happened? If it is true that there were some people, some professional guys who did it, what came out of that report? And why is it that we are having a problem? So, Madam Speaker, this bill is going to streamline the environment or environmentalist professionals and to make sure that we eliminate quacks and have professionals in the field. Madam Speaker, in the field of mining, if you go to the parts of, say, West Pokot, Madam Speaker, the western part of those sides of Vihiga, people are mining haphazardly. The environmentalists, Madam Speaker, including the Taita Taveta from I see my good friend looking at me. There is need to have those environmental impact analysis to say, after the mining, what remains to the environment? What is going to happen to the environment? Yes, the mining is good, but there must be a provision that this mining will not affect the environment, and even after the mining, there is need to restore the environment to the original position. So, Madam Speaker, this is a very important bill, and if you look at other professionals of other professions, Madam Speaker, the LSK, the Engineers Board of Kenya, the Nursing Council, the Clinical Council, all those bodies which have actually been are registered and, you know, they have their professional body, they have had a legal and a policy framework. Madam Speaker, you can see that what they are doing and the work they are doing there is really very good. So, Madam Speaker, I want to say that and also ask all my colleagues that we support this bill, especially at this time when we have a serious environmental and climate issues around the globe. This bill is very important to help us and our people, and also to help in the environmental management